Hi, welcome to the Elite Team Challenge Group. I'm so excited for you to get started, and you've made such an awesome decision to make this change in your life. I'm going to show you how to get to our groups, how to find all of the recipes, ebooks, and really everything, all of your workout programs and everything that you're going to need to get started, okay? So right now I'm just going to do a quick screen share with you, so let me just get that set up here for a second. Okay, so hopefully you can see me here. And what we're going to do right now is go up into your URL bar here, and you're going to go to teambeachbody.com. So if you're new or like just getting started with your account, you're going to need to go here and sign into your Beachbody account. Then from then on, if you get your computer to save it, you're just going to go to Beachbody on Demand to get to your workouts. So if you're doing the 21-day fix, 21-day fix extreme, 80-day obsession, you're gonna come here and it's gonna show you workout programs, okay? So you're gonna go, for example, if you're doing the 80-day obsession, it works the same for all programs. So just know that we're gonna go to 80-day obsession. Okay, and then so you'll see right here how it says overview, workout lists, and then program materials. So for the 80-day obsession, it had a weekly obsession phase 1, 2, and 3. So we're in phase 3, for example, right now. Then you would click on this phase 3, and then it's gonna open up all the programs for you here for phase 3. So this is gonna be Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and then you'll see it starts AAA again, just like it did up here, Monday, Tuesday, and such, and so it goes down here. Literally, you're gonna press play, and then your actual program is going to just pop up here, and you're gonna just hit accept. This is just the disclaimer that you're going to listen for all of your cueing, because that's gonna prevent injury, and then you're gonna click accept, and then you're gonna get started. It's uploading here, and you'll get started with your program. Okay, so if you are traveling and you want to download your programs, you can download them on your phone by getting the Beachbody On Demand app, or you can download it on your iPad or tablet or what have you like that. You can actually download, like for example, it depends on how much memory you have, but you could download essentially your entire week. Like Paul and I did that one, well, we do that every time we travel, but you can just download that on your iPad, and that way you don't even need the internet to be able to do your workout programs while you're away. So that's something that's really fantastic. Now, for the nutrition component of all of the programs, you're going to go here into program materials. Okay, so then you're going to see down here that they've got nutrition, they've got calendar and tracking, questions, even a music playlist in this, for example. Right? So here's your starter guide. So this is a PDF. You can print these off. I often do. What you're going to want to do is go in. She talks about in this program how you have timed nutrition, refeed day, self-care, all the things that are super important in our programs. The one thing that you want to do, you guys, is be sure to take your measurements, okay? It is all about taking your measurements, weighing yourself on the scale, and taking your before and after pictures, because a lot of the times we don't get results in each one of those areas. So you want to be able to see it or notice it on the scale or notice it in your measurements. So I don't very often lose weight on the scale, but I can really see it in my photos when I'm leaning up and when I'm, getting really tight. And so those are the reasons that I take a lot of pictures. So I've kind of become a master at selfies, right? So you can do the same thing. The other reason that you want to do all your measurements and before and after pictures is because you want to be able to send them here to beachbodyondemand.com. This is your Team Beachbody before and after pictures. Not only will you get a free t-shirt, which is, who doesn't want a free t-shirt, but also you can read down here how you can have a chance to win $100,000, you guys. Easiest way that you could win $100,000 by sending in your before and after pictures to Team Beachbody. Really exciting. They do a draw every month. So you can win money every single, you have the opportunity to win it throughout the month. And then at the end of the year, I think they take the top 10 They fly you out to our huge event that we have called Summit, and they give you an award out there. So super exciting, really easy way. It doesn't have to be like, you know, extreme glamorous results. You just have to do it. Just have to send it in, okay? So as you continue through here, it tells you how you're going to, it does the same thing for the 21-day fix, 21-day fix extreme, and some of the other programs, of course. You're going to calculate your baseline based on your current weight, multiply it by 11, and then you're going to calculate your maintenance record. So you're just going to take that baseline, right? So your weight times 11, then you're going to add 600, okay? And so that would be like, for example, maintenance calories. So if you are looking to lose weight throughout this program, you guys, and lean up and tone up, then you're then going to subtract 750. That's going to tell us what category that you're in. If you're someone who feels like, you know what, I'm not looking to lose any weight at all, you're not going to subtract this. So if you want to maintain your weight or if you want to gain weight, you're going to go plus 600 and leave it at that. If you're looking to lose weight, you're going to minus the 750. Okay, and then that will be like they call it your calorie target, right? So here you're going to find out which meal plan that you're in. Again, it's going to be the same for the 21-day fix, 21-day fix extreme, different calculations. So you're going to go to 21-day fix or 21-day fix extreme, and you're going to follow the same type of a pattern, but the numbers are going to be a little bit different in here, okay? So if you're doing a different program, make sure you go there and you go into the same like program materials, nutrition section, and find out what it is there. If you decide that you're going to do 21-day fix, 21-day fix extreme, or 80-day obsession, whichever program, okay? I'm just using this as your reference, okay? So then you're going to find out, are you in category based on that A, B, C, D, E, or F, right? And so, you know, often people who are super active and doing a lot of training are going to end up being in these upper categories here. Paul is in category F, my husband. So you kind of get an idea that it's totally doesn't mean anything. It's just dependent on what your personal goals are. So we're going to get you to reach your goals, okay? So then you can read through here and just find out like the program materials that you're going to need that you can order from teambeachbody.com if you don't already have them. These bands and the sliders are the best quality that I've ever used. I have tried alternatives. It is not a good idea. It's better to just order these ones because they're designed for the program. So the bands aren't going to snap on you. Or less likely to, I should say. I haven't had that happen yet, as opposed to some other loops that I've tried from a fitness store. Same with the sliders that I got at a different fitness store that just scratched up my floor. These ones have these fancy little velvet color covers in case you have hardwood, and then if you have carpet, you can take them off, and then you've got these, which honestly, we take ours traveling, so it comes in really handy to have like both of these just kind of conveniently designed for both ways. So when you go traveling, they're really feather light, throw them in your suitcase, you know? So that makes it really, really easy. Okay, so we're gonna go back here to, you could just hit the back arrow from where you were to. So then you could click on nutrition. So you've got, this is gonna talk to you all about the containers, and you'll notice there that it has vegan friendly as well. So be sure to check that out if you're wanting to do the vegan alternative, right? If not, then you've got here, I print these out, you guys, because like I'm serious about making a lifestyle change and getting like really familiar with what I'm supposed to be eating, right? So nutrition is like 85% of our results, you know, overall in lifestyle. And that's just not like, that includes how you feel mentally, your mental clarity, you know what I mean? So you've got, you know, your green container here, and it tells you all of the things that you can have that are options for in your green container, right? So having this really enables you to recognize how you can switch things up, you know, things that maybe you haven't thought of for utilizing in your green container, so that you have the alternative, you know, the option to be really creative in what you're eating, you know? So the next one, the purple containers are all of your fruits. So again, awesome that they list everything here because they're things that maybe you wouldn't have thought of. And the other thing that was really great is that when we went traveling somewhere that was more tropical, that had fresh fruits that we wouldn't normally have here in Canada, it was really great for me to look at this list and think to myself, like, oh my gosh, I get to eat those fresh, really amazing fruits as alternatives to ones that I normally would here back in Canada, right? And then you've got your red, which are all the proteins, everything that's in the protein category, which you guys includes your Shakeology. Okay, so Shakeology is always consists of a red container. Your scoop that you use is classed as one red. So you don't have to scoop it with the red one, just use your scoop that you already have that comes with your Shakeology, okay? Yellow containers are all of your carbohydrates. So the reason sweet potatoes are right at the top is because actually sweet potatoes are the best carbohydrates for your body, easiest for it to be able to break down. So you can have those, you know, cubed or mashed, or, you know what I mean? There's a lot of alternatives there. Same with the yams and plantains, right? Then your blue containers, you can see anything that's in a blue container, your avocados, almonds, cashews, nuts, all that kind of thing, hummus, coconut milk, you know, all of your cheeses are blue. Okay, so not eating a lot, the blue container is small, so we're not eating a lot of cheese and stuff, you guys, but the two types of cheese that are actually classified as a red are cottage cheese and what's our other cheese? I forget. That's cottage cheese. Oh, and ricotta cheese, where it's in here somewhere. It's on my fridge. I know that for a fact. So ricotta cheese and cottage cheese are reds, but every other cheese is a blue. And Paul always thinks that's so sad because he loves his cheese. But dairy products really are actually not good for your body. They cause a natural inflammatory response in your body, which causes a lot of mucus buildup. So just know that as a side thing. Orange containers, any of your seeds and dressings. So I learned that I love having pumpkin seeds, sunflower seeds, all those kind of seeds on my salad. So what do I do for dressing then? For my dressing, I often use like fresh squeezed lemon on my dressing, okay? Or I mash up like my avocado. If I get a blue container, I'll just mash up all my avocado and add things into my avocado there. And then use that, kind of like mush it around and use that as my dressing for my salad. That way I get my orange container of all my seeds and things like that. Also, you get your teaspoon, which is oils and nuts and butter, right? So you could add a little bit of this in with some avocado into a dish, just kind of like mix it up, right? And that way you're able to utilize that with your dressing. Or you could squeeze in to make it a little more liquidy, squeeze in lemon or lime, because you get those as often as you want. You'll often also see here, you've got like pesto, mayo, butter. These are things that are classified as your teaspoons. Okay, so again, just let me know if you have any questions about that. In our group, which I'll show you, we have a ton of great recipes that you're going to be able to utilize to put all of this together to make it really simple. But it is really important to just like understand what are in all of these categories, because I use these just as measuring tools. So like my green container, you want to stuff it full, right? So when you're having spinach, like for example, in the morning, I always stuff a green container full of spinach to put in with my Shakeology superfoods. So you cram it full. Cram it full of spinach, like as long as you can get the lid on, that's what I always say. Cram it full and then dump it into your blender with your Shakeology and things that you're gonna add in for your superfoods in the morning. And always, you guys, be creative with your Shakeology, adding in like your containers. You get a purple and you get a green, right? So always utilize that in blending in with your superfoods. It just is so good. And you have to think of it as you're having a meal of that in the morning, you know, because everybody's really busy in the mornings. So you've really got to, you know, think about it as your meal and having time management that way, right? So then it just goes through and talks about your refeed, which you get into later in the program. You guys can read through what refeed is if you're doing the 80-day obsession. If you're not, don't worry about that. Just talks about coffee, and just know also that when your intake of your liquids, you should be drinking a lot more water. Know that tea and coffee actually act as a diuretic, and so that's actually depleting you of your water source. So those, in fact, dehydrate your body. They don't rehydrate your body. So just on a note there, if you don't know that, no, coffee and tea do not count as you having liquid intake hydrating your body. So this is the, obviously, performance line. You know, what you will normally get when you order the performance line is the Beachbody Performance Recover, as well as the Energize. The whole entire line, you guys, is so amazing. There's nothing like it out there. This is the official performance line for Ironman competitors. So designed for top athletes to get you the best possible results. So no, there is nothing better out on the market. As a certified health and wellness coach, I have searched all of the different products. This is actually why I got started with it, because of the high quality of the Shakeology superfoods, which many cancer agencies in the United States actually use the Shakeology superfoods for their clients post, like after they've finished all of their cancer treatments. This is something that they recommend to a lot of their clients to be taking on a continuum, because it's moving your body into that state of being really clean and being able to stay, if you want to talk about like being acidic versus alkaline states of your body, which is super important. You know, if you're in that state, just understanding that and how that works for your body, they talk about that a lot. And so they get their clients on the Shakeology superfoods. So just something that I find that is important personally for me and my personal beliefs on eating clean and trying to, you know, make this a sustainable lifestyle choice for me, right? Okay, so heading back here, you'll see now, you'll find out, because you did your measurements and you did all of that, you're gonna find out, am I in category A, B, do you remember I was just talking about this, C, D, E, or F? Okay, so let's go with how I started out, because I understand this really well, because I was in category B. And you're never on the cusp. You're either one category or another. So if you're between these ranges, you're B. Even if you're like close, like you're not. You're in a different category. So you're in the category only that says these numbers when you do your measurements, okay? So if you're in B, then you're gonna go through here. Again, I just printed this out. So this tells me how many containers that I'm gonna have throughout the day, right? So as I go down a little bit further here, it's gonna say, like, you know, pre-workout meal, I will have green, red, yellow spoon. Okay, so it ends up getting like really easy, especially because I have this all laid out in the menus and stuff. So for those of you who work out really early in the morning, you can talk to me about how you get to change that alternative to being able to have your purple earlier in the morning. So we'll talk one-on-one about your particular program when you get started, right? But we'll scroll down here. So it shows you kind of like meal option 1 here, like your different alternatives for what you can have like throughout the day, right? So again, just using these as like measuring tools, right? So red, purple, first thing in the morning, spoon, right? Coconut milk, red container is gonna be your protein, which is gonna be your Shakeology first thing in the morning. Purple is gonna be your fruit. So I just use them as like scoops, right? So you scoop out all my berries out of the package, dump it into my blender. Get my scoop of Shakeology, dump it into the blender. Dump in some coconut milk, and then I usually add in some water and ice, blend away, you know? So super easy to follow in the morning. And then when I do my food prep, then I have all the things that are gonna make it easier for meal 2, 3, 4, 5 throughout the day, right? So again, when you put them into your Tupperware containers that you're gonna be taking to work, or that you're gonna use, like if you're, maybe you stay at home, you're still gonna prep everything out so that it's super easy for you to be able to organize. So hopefully that makes sense for you. So you're gonna be able to like create all of those, put them in your Tupperware containers, and if you need to label them, you can go ahead. I just already know because the way I lay them out. So this is example morning workout block. So It just goes through all of the different options for what you're going to do, how you're going to eat, and set up your food. So you're going to want to go through this, right? And just pay attention to when it says that you're doing, like, you know, your modified refeed day meal plan, okay? So that's not for every day, that's for when you get to your modified meal plan. And then it says your optional peak week deplete day meal plan. Okay, so you're just gonna look at how these are printed out, what you're gonna be able to do, workout block examples. Example, morning workout block. So these I just like print out and put on my fridge, because you're gonna, let's say you wake up at 5:30 a.m., then, you know, it would look something like this. This is how, you know, you would be eating, right? So that works for me because I do shift work. So I'm up super early, right? So it just gives you examples, and it doesn't mean you have to necessarily, it's just showing you what time frames you should be eating and fueling your body, okay? So you guys are gonna read through whatever package is yours. And then if you have any questions, you're just gonna set up an appointment to talk to me and let me know what it is that you're struggling with or struggling with understanding. And we're gonna have our one-on-one call so that we can make sure that you get started and ready to succeed, okay? Again, you'll scroll down and see if there are vegan options to be able to follow that plan. You can do that, okay? So when you go back to workout programs, you're gonna see the same thing if you're doing 21-day fix or 21-day fix extreme. I'll show you that really quick. Except for my computer is spinning in a little circle, so we'll see. Okay, so same thing, workout list for 21-day fix. Program materials, start here. 21-day fix tally sheets, workout calendar, food lists, exclusive toolkits, all that kind of thing. Okay, so this is where you're gonna go. It has the same thing for 21-day fix extreme, eating plan, eating, you know, plan that's vegan friendly. Okay, so that is how you do all your workout programs. Those are where your program materials are. You can also go to the blog, which is really fantastic, you guys. The other place that you can go to, because the blog has really great recipes as well, so be resourceful in being able to utilize those other meal plans. When you come down here, another thing that you'll see is the Fixate cooking right here, the Fixate cooking show. So when you go here, this is awesome. I just totally love this because this shows you a ton of recipes. I don't know why my computer is doing this all of a sudden. Sorry. Okay, so you'll see here all these recipe videos are really short, so you can just watch them and get an idea. I always recommend doing this, Containers 101, watching that. Pantry Raid, like she's got some really great like foundational videos here, so really great to watch them. She's got here breakfast recipes, all kinds of things, like tons of stuff. Entree recipes, you can see all kinds of great things here, right? So scroll through, because the videos are, you know, 4, 7, whatever minute, you know, really short. Dinner, snacks, right? She's got it all in here, so it's really a great thing to, a really great resource to be able to use there. Okay, so that's the things that I wanted to show you in here. So when we go to Facebook, is where you're gonna see that I probably already sent you the link to the Elite Team Challenge group. Okay, so you can just put up in here, you either have the link that you can click on. I'm just going to close those windows because my computer's being so slow. So Elite Team Challenge Group. You'll click on that. It looks just like this. Okay. So the welcome video, then you can go into photos And then you can go into albums, and you're gonna see that there's some different recipes in here that you can see. So when I was at Beachbody headquarters and I went to their special Shakeology bar, I just took some pictures of their awesome Shakeology recipes that they had here. So you can go through there and use some of those awesome recipes that they use for making Shakeology. You'll see here that I've got some photos on the 80-day obsession recipes that I love. So I've got these egg cups. When you click on them here, you'll see how on the side, I actually added in the recipe on how you make it. Super easy, super quick. You can reheat those in the morning. They work really well. I'm not usually somebody who can reheat eggs, but I love them. Oh, that's just a different picture of them that I put in there. You can see here that these pepper cups are really awesome that I made as well. And you can see here, all the little hearts are indicators of your portion control containers. And then it's how to make it right here. So you can see that I've got some recipes throughout here for you to be able to go in and check out to help create some things for your program. Okay, so you'll see here, Shakeology, greenberry, pancake recipe, whatever, stuff in there. Okay, then I think I've got some stuff here in the files section as well, more recipes, your ebook, you guys. You can go in here and check out the ebook, see if you want some of the recipes or the things from an ebook. 21-day fix extreme. Okay, so you can, my meal plan B. So if you click on here, then you'll see this is what I use for meal plan B. So this is how the alternative to be able to do in the morning. So you're gonna have Shakeology plus purple first thing in the morning, plus your spoon. Then you're gonna have your energize, do your workout, have your recover. For me, the recover, you can add in purple plus your coconut milk here if you didn't have it with your Shakeology, and then red, yellow, green spoon. Okay, so those ham and egg cups I did, and then I did the red pepper egg cup for the remainder of the week. And then your next meal, you could have English muffin with turkey, bacon, and tomato, which would be, your English muffin is gonna be a whole wheat one, so that's going to be yellow, that's your carb, and then any of your veggies are going to be green that you have on there, and then your reds are going to be any of your proteins, so turkey, bacon, that kind of thing. Of course, it wants to do an update in the middle of my video. Okay, and then you can see, here's something for the end of the day. You can see your containers left would be green, purple, blue, and then for dinner, green, which is your veggies, red, which is your protein, yellow carb, and then orange and spoon left. Okay, so those are some other really great options there. So pancake recipes. So just be sure that you access, this is in the file section of the Elite Team Challenge group, okay? And the discussion, what we do in the discussion is we post our selfies of ourselves when we do our workout, or our Shakeology superfoods. We go through and comment and and really encourage other people to do their best. So know that you're in a group that is like all like-minded people, and everybody really is trying to do the best that they can. And so, that's, it's always, your nutrition plus your fitness plus your accountability is going to get you your results. And it's no coincidence that you see all of the people who are posting in here getting awesome results, because they're really holding themselves accountable, and they're also encouraging other people to do their best and be accountable along the way. So that's what this group is for. And, we do videos, and we also do fun prizes and things like that throughout this group. Okay, so usually I try and do Sunday draws for fun prizes, which are totally based on participation. So if you're ever looking to try Shakeology or Energize or earn a fun prize, that's usually what I give away on my Sunday draws. And it's really just based on participation of people in the group, motivating, inspiring, and posting their own photos and things like that. So those are really the things I wanted to show you to get started. So I'm really excited for you, and I can't wait for you to get started. Like, you literally can start right now. You literally can go to teambeachbody.com, log on, and look at your workouts and get it all printed out and get ready to start making a change right now. You can even start doing your workouts. You can start with either the 21-day fix, or you can try starting out with the not the 80-day obsession. A little bit obsessed. That's what I'm trying to think of. A little bit obsessed. You could even start with that. Great program to try and start out with. So be sure to let me know if you have any questions at all right away in getting started, but be sure you actually read through the program materials, print it out, read it through, or if you want to keep it on your computer and read it through before you reach out and ask any questions. Just really try and understand what's going on with your program, okay? So I'm excited to connect with you and excited to see you in the group. I'll talk to you soon. Bye.